It's feeling gratitude for all the little things that happen. Even the tough things will give us an opportunity to grow and to evolve. Slowly drawing that breath in. Maybe we pause at the top of that inhale. And gently releasing the breath. Hold heavy on that exhale. Imagining our head filled with helium on the inhale as we grow slightly, minutely taller through the spine. That energy moving unhindered up and down the spinal column. Let's wiggle our fingers here, blink our eyes open, taking our fingers to the floor. We're going to inhale, hands above head. Exhale, drop the arms open. Take those hands to the chest, to the belly, to the lap. Inhale, prayer hands up through the center. Exhale, chest opens, cactus arms. Drop the hands to the lap in an offering. Before inhaling, prayer hands up through center. Maybe our gaze goes to the hands. And release those elbows. Hands come to the lap. Opposite hand on top. Inhale. Breathe up. Exhale. Open the heart. Push the chest forward. Drop those hands down. Gaze goes down to the hands. Follows as we reach up. Last time we open those arms up. Drop the head down, drop the hands to the lap, and take the gaze back to center. Let's drop our left ear towards our left shoulder, right fingertips towards the ground. That hand, maybe the palm touches the ground, maybe it hovers right above the ground. Sweep the left arm around and just gently lay it on that temple, not pressing, just letting it lie there. Breathing. Let's release that, sweeping the left arm down, taking the head to an upright position. Flexing the left hand as we sweep the right hand above us. Drop that right ear towards the right shoulder. Just lay the right hand on the temple. Continuing to sit up straight. Releasing that hand, taking it to the ground next to us. Left hand next to the left hip. Inhale, sweep the right arm, curve the body. Inhale up all the way to the right side. Exhale as you curve the body. Let's take it to the left again, curve the body. And to the right. Back to the center, hands on either side of the hips. We're going to take whichever leg is behind and put it in front. And Inhale, sweep the arms forward and back. Actually, let's inhale as we sweep them back. And then exhale as we close them forward. Another inhale back. Exhale as we close them forward. Last time in and forward. Inhale, hands lift. And we're going to paint the front of the room this time. Fold forward. Lifting the palms up from the mat. Fingertips on the mat, cupcake. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, deepen that fold. And we'll walk our hands towards the body. Come into an upright seated position. Left leg stays tucked. And we're going to extend the right leg out. Let's inhale the hands above head. Big breath in. And exhale, curve to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, curve to the right. Inhale, center. And to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time we breathe as we come to an upright. Exhale to the center, and last time to the right. Inhale, hands lift. Heart spins towards those flexed right toes. Gaze goes to the foot. Breathing in. On the exhale, belly button to spine as we hinge forward over that extended leg. Letting the fingers gently drop to the ground. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Fold. On the next in-breath, we'll start walking our hands up towards our body. Come into an upright seated position. Let's circle sweep the left hand behind the left hip. And on the next breath in, push those hips up to the side. And take it down. Let's change legs, bringing the right leg in close to the body, extending the left leg out from that left hip. Inhale, sweep hands above head. Gaze goes to the right, right hand finds the earth. Curve to the namaste wall. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curve to the left. Breathe in and lift. And curve. Inhale. And take it to the other side. Last time. Hands towards the heavens. And we curve down. One more time up, and last time to the left. Extend the fingertips and the crown of the head up. Spin the heart towards those left toes. Reach up as we breathe in and fold forward. Third eye searches for Mother Earth. Cupcake fingertips to the floor. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, bend those elbows. Fold it over the extended leg. Then we'll walk the hands towards the body, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching the right fingertips back, letting them land behind that right hip. And then reaching the left fingertips up as we push those hips to the side. We'll set that down, keeping the bend in that right leg. Pulling the left leg in towards us. And then we're just going to sit that left foot on the outside of the right thigh. Come into a twisted seated position. Your left sit bone may not meet the mat, but let's pretend like we're trying to get it there. Imagining it does, maybe it does. Inhale, lift the hands above it. Exhale, twist towards the exit wall. Inhaling in, lifting the crown, staying in the twist. Exhale, deep in the twist. Feeling that unhindered energy running down the crown of the head, through the spinal cord, connecting to the earth, keeping you safe and vitalized. Another breath in, another breath out. And the next time we inhale, we'll gently twist to the front, forward, and cross that left leg. The left foot is in line with the left hip. Hands behind that calf. And just extend the leg, pointing and flexing it. Maybe taking it in some little circles. If you want to take it a little bit farther, a little different, you can bend the left leg. Kind of pushing that left knee towards the back of the room. And we'll just take that left foot down to the mat. Take the bottom of the right foot against that left thigh. Inhale, lift the hands forward. Exhale, fold forward. And we'll walk ourselves up to seated. Let's bend the left leg and lay that bent leg down on the mat. Taking it really, the heel close to the bottom. Pick up that right foot and set it down on the outside of the left thigh. Sitting up very straight, drawing the right hip bone down towards the earth. Crown is lifted, slightly tucking the tailbone. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, twist towards the namaste wall. Pulling that sweet breath in. Deepening the twist on the exhale. Maybe closing our eyes down for a moment. Noticing the sensations of our body as we breathe in this twist. The next time we exhale, let's also release that twist. Setting the right foot in front of the right hip on the mat. Hands interlaced behind that leg. And we extend the leg out. Pointing and flexing the right foot. Taking a little journey and a little circle with those toes. Taking that stretch as far as your body needs. Let's put a bend in that right knee. Maybe wrap the hands around the bottom of the foot. Sit up straight. Chin pressure. Beautiful. Lie that foot back down to the mat. Extend it in front of the right hip. Bottom of the left foot connects with the thigh. And stretch up. Belly button in. Hinge forward. And we'll walk ourselves back up to that seated position. Let's take the feet to the mat in front of us. We're just going to windshield wiper those knees in one direction and then the other. walk forward, coming into a yogi squat with our hands in front of us. If you need, we can put a block underneath our bottoms here. Let's inhale, stretch the left hand to the left in front of that knee. Stretch the right fingertips up. Breathe as you let your heart open. Maybe that right arm falls away. Maybe you open your palm behind the left hip and fingers find the fingers on the other hand. Bind here in Malasana. Gaze may be at the ground. Maybe you take it past your right shoulder. And if we took the bind, let's release it. Taking the hands back to the heart. Inhale, stretch those right fingertips in front of that right knee. Stretching the left hand up to the heavens. Breathing. Letting the heart open. Letting it warm. If you took the bind on the other side, let's take it on this side. Maybe using a rag. Maybe the hands interlaced. And we'll release that bind. Stretching the hands out. Exhale, hands to prayer at the heart. Breathe. Slightly lift the head as we tuck the tail under. On the next inhale, we're going to take the hands down. Lift up into kind of a wide leg forward fold. Right hand under the face. Let's stretch the left fingertips up to the sky. And place the left hand right where the right hand is. And we'll take a twist to the other side. Taking the hands back down to the mat. Let's heel toe the feet right next to each other. And here we're going to walk the hands left and right. We'll slow that down. Breathe in as we take it to a half lift. Body is a number 7. Exhale, fold down. Let's step the left foot back and then the right. Downward facing dog. Breathe slow and through the nose and hold it at the top. And exhale through the mouth. Breathe. And pause. And release. Let's walk our dog here. We're going to take our right heel to the mat, extending the left toes up to the heavens. Keep that leg straight and tap the left toes to the floor. Inhale, lift those toes up. Exhale, take it to the floor. Last time, lift the left toes up and tap them to the floor. And we are going to lift up into a 3-leg dog with the left leg extended again. So we're going to bend that left knee and take it up towards the nose. Come high up onto the right toes and step the left foot down. Think about vision, those pressure points on the bottom of the left foot. Imagine them balanced, connecting to the earth. Pike that right heel towards the back of the room. Ground it in the ball of that right foot. Come up onto our fingertips. Knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Inhale, press strong in that left leg as we press up into a high crescent. Hips are low, finding balance between the front body in the back. Next time we exhale, spin into a warrior two. Take a gaze, glance, past, see if you can see the left toe. Shoulders fall away from the ears. Tail slightly tucks. Inhale, sweep the left fingertips up to the sky. Take your gaze down to your right foot. Exalted forward. Inhale, back to warrior two. Bend that left elbow. Take it to the top of the left thigh in a modified side angle. Let's reach the right fingertips towards the mirror. The next time we inhale, maybe we drop that left hand all the way to the mat, taking the right hand right next to it, spinning the right toes towards the mirror in a lunge with our hands next to the left foot. And we're just going to straighten that front leg and bend it, moving back and forth. Waking up the left hip. Bending that left leg knee. Let's take the right foot at a diagonal and warrior feet. Inhale, pushing through that front foot. Rise up into a warrior one. Hard hip points pointed to the front of the ring. Breathe in. Exhale, fold it down. Steadying ourselves with our hands, we're going to spin the left toes towards the namaste wall. Deep bend in that left leg as we spin the right toes up in the skandasana. Feel that fall of the left foot. Maybe you take it flat to the mat. Hands may be in front. If you'd like, you can lift to the prayer. 2 breaths here. Front of us. Let's walk ourselves up to a wide leg forward fold. Breathe in, lift flat back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, fold. With the next exhale, take your forehead towards your left shin. Maybe you wrap your hands, your arms around the back of that leg. We will release that, walking ourselves to the front as we breathe. And as we exhale, pull our belly button towards the sky. And nose towards that leg. Back to the center. Let's bend that right knee, spinning the left toes up, skandasana on the right hand side. Hands may stay in front of us. Maybe you take the hands to heart. Walk back into that forward fold, and then we're going to walk all the way to the front of our mat, spinning our toes forward. In that lunge, spread the hands out, press into the index finger and thumb, and lift the left leg all the way up into a 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee towards chest. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, drop that left foot. Let's walk our dog a little bit here. Right knee in towards the heart, coming up on the left toes, stepping that right foot down, hiking the left heel to the back of the room, visualizing those connecting points in the bottom of that right foot. Joints are stacked, coming up to the toes. Inhale, lift up, stretching the fingertips above us. Breathe in, exhale, open to warrior two. Checking on alignment. Strong in the front leg. Pushing in. Back to the back leg. Gaze goes to the middle finger in the front hand. Let's bend the right arm and take the right elbow to the top of the right thigh. Maybe the gaze is at the foot and at the floor. Maybe you take your gaze up to the heavens, stretching those left fingertips to the mirror. If your gaze is up, take it to the floor. And let's drop that left hand down to the inside of the right foot. Drop the left hand down. Spin the left toes forward. And we're going to extend the front leg and bend it. Playing with this movement here. Strong hip flexors, strong ligaments in those knees. And let's take the back foot back to 10 o'clock at a diagonal. On the inhale, strong in that front knee, raise up, warrior one. Shoulders and hips spin towards the front of the room. Breathe in, smile at the sky. Exhale, fold, pour your heart out. And we're going to let those right toes spin towards the exit wall. Gently lowering ourselves into Skandasana with our left toes spinning up. Maybe the hands are in front of us. Actually, let's walk the hands way out in front of us. That feels very delicious. Maybe you want to walk them to the right a little bit here. Walk them a little bit closer to the body, pressing into the hands, lifting up into that wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you want to take your hands to your elbows here in a ragdoll, totally releasing the spine. Imagining that you breathe in this wide leg forward fold. You're actually putting space and little buffers in between those vertebrae. Letting the head hang heavy. Maybe rock side to side, back and forth. Let's take the hands down to the mat. Lift up, flat back. Left hand directly underneath the nose. Inhale, stretch those right fingertips up. Maybe you let that right hand fall behind you. Right hand finding the top of the left thigh. Inhale, stretch the right hand up. Exhale, put it right where that left hand is. Moving the left hand as we breathe in, we reach up. And if you took the bind on one side, and then slip those left fingertips, drop behind it. If you took the bind, release it. Taking the hands back down to the mat. walk the fingertips in front of us. Letting yourself enjoy that stretch. Giving yourself grace. Letting yourself take any version of the pose that your body asks for. And let's walk the hands back. Let's come all the way to the bottom here. Our right leg is extended, left leg bent. Hands to heart. And we're going to drop that left knee down. Open it. Drop that left knee down. And open it. One more time down. One more time up. Come back onto our mat here. Bending the right leg. And we're just going to kind of take it at a parallel to stabilize this in front of us. Left foot. Plant it on the mat. Inhale, lift the heart. And on the exhale, let's see if we can straighten that left leg. And then put a bend in it. Taking the left knee underneath the left armpit. Put gentle pressure in it. So we press the left knee towards the back of the room. Taking the right hand to the right. Let's wrap the left hand around the inside of that left foot and extend the left leg. Beautiful. And we'll put a bend back in there. Let's wrap the right fingertips around the outer edge of that left foot. Stretch the left fingertips out to the left-hand side of the room. Actually, let's see if we can put that left leg up on our left shoulder like it's a bag, like it's a backpack. And then we're going to reach our left fingertips to the left. Try to extend that left leg. The right fingertips are wrapped around the outside of the left foot. And we'll put a bend back in that left knee. Taking it to the mat. Let's situate that left leg comparable to where the right leg was. Extending the right leg. Stretching out the back of that leg. And then bending it, taking it towards the back wall. Sitting up straight, gentle pressure. As that knee searches for the back wall. You may feel some feelings here, some things getting situated. If you feel any burning or any popping, then just back up. And we're going to take our right hand around the inside of the left foot. Left hand spread out to the left of us. Stretching those right toes, extending that leg. And we'll put a bend back in the right leg. Try to put it up on our right shoulder like a little bit back. It's not nearly as accessible to me on this side. A little different, and that's okay. And we'll wrap our left hand around the outside of the right foot. Stretch the right fingertips towards the namaste wall. And see how far we can take it on this side. Releasing the bend in the right leg. Half compass. Releasing that, gently coming out of it. Feet meet in front of us. Take them about 1.5 feet in front of us. Sit bones, balance underneath us. Find a point of stability there. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Let's take 2 breaths here in this cobbler's fold. Maybe walk your fingertips a little bit closer to the mirror. Walk our hands back towards our body, taking us to an upright seated position. Right leg stays bent. Let's take the left foot to the mat. Pull that right leg way in, and then we're going to walk forward, kind of sitting on that right foot in a half malasana. Inhale, reach the left fingertips forward. Reach the right hand up. Release the breath, release the right hand, walk ourselves forward, and then we're going to slide that left knee underneath us, tabletop position. And we're going to draw some circles here with our hips. Moving with your breath. The next time your hips come towards your heels, let's pause. Taking a little child's pose. Lifting back up to tabletop and switching directions, whichever direction you're taking your hip circles in. Take it in the other direction. As simple as this is another one that definitely feels different for me, depending on which direction I'm going. Let's slow that down, come into a neutral tabletop, pushing the earth away. Inhale, carve the nose forward, tailbone lifts, belly falls. And push up into a cat. Move back and forth at your own rhythm, bending the elbows, coming into your cow, and then moving into your favorite version of cat. You want to take it into some side cat-cows here. Taking the shoulder towards the hip on the same side and then curving the obliques in the opposite direction. Maybe you want to take some playful, bending the elbows. Walking in circle, top cat-cows. Let's slow that down. Take one more cow. Push it up into our last cat. Back to a neutral spine. Stretch the left toes behind us. Let's extend the right fingertips in front of us. Getting very long, trying to touch the mirror and the back wall. And drop that right hand down. Put a bend in the left leg. One big hip circle. And then take it in a different direction. And drop the left knee down right next to the right. Let's stretch the right toes back. Lift up those left fingertips. Get very long here. And we'll drop that left hand back to the mat. Drop that right knee down to the mat. Let's stretch the left toes to the back of the room one more time. And we're gonna step that left foot forward. Actually, y'all, let's slide that foot back and take the knees back behind us. We're gonna stretch the right toes back behind us. And we're gonna step the right foot forward. And then we're gonna walk ourselves back, sitting on that left foot. Slide the right foot towards us in a half malasana. Bringing the head up into a tall position. Let's stretch the right fingertips towards the namaste wall. Reach the left hand up. Opening the heart in a half malasana on the right hand side. And we'll take the left fingertips back down to the mat. Walking ourselves forward. Sliding that right knee under one more time. Let's take that right leg up, bend it, and take those big old hip circles with that side. And reverse the directions. Knees plant beneath the hips. Let's stretch those left toes back. Put a bend in that left leg. And step the left foot to the left edge of the mat. Gently ease the right leg back to a point where it feels comfortable for you. Arms are straight. Taking our gaze past our left knee. Maybe you take your gaze back down to the mat. You can rest our elbows on a block here. Maybe you stack your fist underneath your forehead. Rest the third eye on those hands. Maybe you can take your head all the way down. We're going to walk back up onto the hands. If you want, you can put a bend in that right knee, taking the toes up towards the sky. Circle sweeping the left hand back. Maybe it finds the pants on the right leg. Maybe it finds the top of the foot. You can look back towards those right toes. Or maybe you take your gaze in front of you. And try to square the shoulders towards the front of the room. Imagine the hip points are even. Gently releasing those toes. Sweeping the left hand down in front of us. Let's come up onto those fingertips, making lots of room here. Taking the hips back towards that right heel. And then we're going to heel toe the left foot all the way to the right edge of the mat. Let that left shin release to the ground. Trying to be parallel, walking back to a pigeon pose. Breathe in as you let the lower body get heavy. Let's walk the left hand a little bit forward. Reach the right fingertips up to the sky. And thread right hand towards the exit wall. The side of the right head rest on the mat. I like to flex my left foot in this position. I get a nice stretch in a different part of my hip if I flex my foot rather than if I keep it soft. You want another heart opener, you can sweep your left fingertips behind the back. Maybe take your peace fingers to your big toe on the left foot. Closing your eyes down. Take a little focus to that intention we set at the first of class. Maybe you take your focus to how your body feels in this moment, checking in. We took the bind, let's release it, sweeping the left hand back around, planting it in front of the face. And we'll push into the left hand, unwinding, throwing love up into the universe. You reach those right hands up, taking that right hand down. Press it into the hands, letting the bottom travel to the back of the room and sliding that left foot back, knees behind hips. Hands spread wide beneath the shoulders. Stretch the right toes behind us. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's step that right foot to the right edge of the mat. And we'll ease the left knee back. Just as far as the body wants it to go right now. Breathing everything is good in, like a cleansing, true cleansing breath, gathering up every funky emotion, any jealousy, bitterness, resentment, any doubt. So gaze over that right knee. Exhale out all that stuff we don't need as we take our elbows down, resting in our lizard. Be here now. Gently raise back onto our hands. Put a bend in the left knee. If you bent the right knee, sweep in the right fingertips back. Grab some pant leg on that left leg. Maybe you can reach the foot. Perhaps you take your gaze to the floor. No slingshots. We'll gently release that foot. Hands and to the mat. Taking the bottom towards the back of the room, and we'll heel toe the right foot to the left edge of the mat. Letting that right shin drop down. Easing ourselves, hips towards the mat. Let's walk the right finger or right hand forward a smidge. Flexing the right foot. Stretching the right fingertips up to the sky. Twisting, pushing that air out as you thread the left hand underneath the bent right arm. If you took the bind on the other side, let's wrap that right arm around the back. These fingers find the toes.